Hello there and welcome live to the 2017 U.S. Youth Soccer National League Fall Showcase here in Wilson, North Carolina, where we have a really interesting matchup between Seattle United out of Washington State, playing in the all-blue kit from left to right in your screens. And ball comes across early, and it's a goal right off the bat. And scoring inside the first 30 seconds, NCFC in the all-white kit get a goal, and trying to see what a blistering start that was, and my word. It's like that, it's 1-0. Looked like Miguel Estrello at the back post. Just like that, it's 1-0 for NCFC, and couldn't wish to a better start here inside the first 40 seconds. Here come NCFC again. Nice little slip ball down the line. Early exchanges here has just been back and forth, and let's see if Seattle United can level proceedings here. They still haven't put the score up on the scoreboard here. Sinigir out wide, knocks it down the line, and it's going to be a throw on the far side for Seattle. And away come NCFC, building here out of the back. Chance here for Seattle, and skipping through, and referee says no free kick or no call there. And interesting early decision for the referee to make, as Schemmel was striding forward, the big striker. Knocked out wide here. Better from Seattle this. Fullback goes in the overlap and whipped across. Flashed across the goal, and that was Graves there. The right full back doing great work there to get so high up the field. And look at this from the referee. That is what we're all about here. Referee is down to tie one of the players' shoelaces. Fantastic stuff. Much better from Seattle once they conceded that goal. And it's still early stages here, but might leave themselves exposed on the break as Sinigir turns inside. Can't quite get it. Gottlieb cleared it away. Ball back here with Edge at the back for NCFC. Cleared away. Down and towards midfield, and Gottlieb Heads it. Flicked around the corner. And a free kick given here for Seattle. 15 yards inside NCFC's half. Saba here for Seattle. Nicholas Saba. Good chance to send this in to the mix. Clipped in. Headed out, and I think referee's seeing some pushing going on. Couldn't quite see his signal. Edge plays out, and they just get caught in possession there. Seattle win it back high up the field. Graves is away down this right-hand side, but they'll come back towards the left. Nice ball clipped over to the left side, and chance to whip it across, and good ball in. Out for throwing for NCFC on the far sideline. Tyner looks to play this one up, but you can only find edge at the back for NCFC. On a nice through ball for Sagir to run onto. Tries to cut it back, but he's only finds Saba there at the back for Seattle. NCFC come once again. Brattiger plays it back to Wu. Nice flicked over the top from Duran there. Chavez Mendoza here for NCFC. Try to play quickly inside, but Hagos for Seattle has a chance to break away. Plays it down the left-hand side. Tyner. That's out of play on the far sideline. Jogging over there was number number 6, Miguel Estrello. On the ball now, dispossessed. And away comes Seattle. Lopez is free on the right-hand side. Got Graves running outside him. Might decide to use him, but he cuts onto his right himself, and he's won a corner himself there. Tyner will be the one to whip this one in. NCFC just leave the one guy up top, and that's Samuel Siniger. Kind of hanging around the place as Chavez Mendoza as well. Good chance to equalize things here. Tyner. Plays short. Dummied. Shot from the edge. Saved. Saved in goal. Garrett Olsen. Graves, really since the goal it's been all Seattle, but they've been forced back, and Saba has the ball here. Clears it up down the left-hand side. Estrello here. Tries to play it across, and it's knocked out Corner kick on the far side. Chavez Mendoza plays it towards the edge. Flicked in and chance of strike here and off the line and out for a corner, and nice set piece routine from NCFC. It was drilled out towards the edge of the box, headed back into the 6, laid off, and I think the shot in the end was from Durand, and Bertagger will be the one to come out wide and take this. In swinging right-footed delivery. Clipped in. Saba looks to clear it here for Seattle. Nice ball to Lopez. Couldn't quite bring it in. Mendoza plays it to Bertagger. Edge. Plays Wu. Wu plays it down the line. Interesting ball. There wasn't much room to work with, and good tackle by Graves. Mendoza. Moving forward. Good tackle, though, by Tyner. And Graves will look to build once more, and he does. He finds Tyner. Attempted switch of play, but it was well read from NCFC, and driving forward here now. Played inside towards Durand. Couldn't quite find him. Bertagner. Shot from distance. That would have been an absolute screamer from about 40 yards out. Bertagger with the right foot just drilled it. And Wu knocks it all the way back. Saba clears it up in the air, and Graves has to bring it down, but he's dispossessed. Siniger has Mendoza outside. Chavez Mendoza whips it across, and what a cracking delivery that was from wide. Bertagger heads it. Comes back inside Durand. Torres cuts back on his right foot, lays it out to Tyner. Looking for a few options. Uses Hagos. And referee's just blown it there as it's just a smack in the head with the ball. And see who it was that went down, I think. And it was, in fact, Miguel Estrello. Says he's okay. Be a hot ball. Referee will ask Siniger to knock it all the way back, and he does so. As we approach the 15-minute mark here, where Seattle United, playing in the all-navy kit, from left to right in your screens, find themselves 1-0 down against NCFC. playing in the all-white kit. It was a goal inside the first 30 seconds. It's just a breakaway down the left and squared across. Bertagger driving away, uses left foot, finds Estrello. Nice nutmeg there from Estrello, and he's got Durand outside him. Just delays the pass, gives it away, and Torres with a chance to turn, plays a nice ball out to the left. And it's out of play for an NCFC, throw in on the far side. Estrello flicks it on. Comes away from it, tries to flick it through. He's done well. Duran now lays it out wide to Chavez Mendoza. Trying to get on that favorite left foot of his. Duran now cuts it back on his right. And Lopez will turn it away for a throw in. Yang here, the left back, gets us restarted. Estrello flicks it round the corner, trying to find Burkhardt, who's been very lively at the start of this match. Burkhardt looking for a half a yard of space. Won't quite find it, but will find a throw in as Estrello comes in for the short one. Estrello to Durand. It goes all the way back to Burkhardt. Nice combination play. Estrello back to Burkhardt. Assesses his options, finds Durand. If he can open out here, there's plenty of space with Yang on the left-hand side. Wu finds him. Looking for the right pass to feet. Just Sinigur had a bit of time and space there if he could have realized what was around him. Sinigur lays it out wide. Goes for the return. Just a little too much on it. As we approach the halfway point in the first period here. Burkhardt tries a nice reverse flick. Estrello reads it, gets it as Anderson's back to goal now, plays it wide. Burkhardt again. Estrello. Sinigur lays it wide. Chavez Mendoza. Drills it across the 6-yard box again and looks very dangerous so far. When he gets half a yard, he's got an incredible delivery on him from a wide position. Burkhardt. Burkhardt will get us restarted with the free kick on the far sideline as we approach 20 minutes into the game. Wu has time and space, the centre half for NCFC. Plays Durand, but Durand is dispossessed by Tyner. Chavez Mendoza driving forward. Cuts inside. And be a free kick for Seattle United. Graves gets it out wide. Saba has it now. Chavez Mendoza striding forward for NCFC. Dispossessed by Hagos, but he managed to get back on it again. He shows good strength, but he doesn't quite check his shoulders there as Schemmel helps to win a ball back and lays it out wide to Lopez. And rare chance for Seattle breaking here. Lopez whips it across the back post. Referee's going to have a word with Tyner there because that was a deliberate clip of the heels from behind. It's his first foul, but referee they don't like that when they can see that it's clearly deliberate because he was getting away from him. Just has a word with Tyner. Bertager will be the one to play it back in here. Might just go short, does to Wu. Mendoza plays it inside. Durand. Chance of a shot here from deep. He's got space. Not a bad idea. Doesn't quite catch all of it. Schemmel trying to get his body in the way. Can't quite hold it up there. And Mendoza knocks it wide. Graves steps in and wins it. And wins the throw in also. And a push on Tyner from Durand. Graves plays it short. Tyner turns and it's just not quite. Working out for Seattle in the final third right now, but this is better from them if they can fashion an opportunity, but again it breaks down. Nice tackle from Tyner. And Chu turns back in on his right. Still going, finds Lopez. Lopez, good chance to deliver a good ball in. Not the best. And Wu tries to pick out a pass on a clearance, and Hagos dispossessed as Siniger comes away and finds Burkhardt. Hagos comes away with it now. Once more. Tyner. Out of play. Graves throws it in. We're inside the last 15 minutes in the first half here. Let's see if Seattle can create a chance going forward here as a triple substitution being prepared from NCFC. Alexander Burnside will be one player to come in, alongside Devin Folson and John Alexander. Anderson, Durand, and Estrello making way. Alexander, straight into action. Plays back to the edge. Out wide towards Burkhardt. One back by Schemmel. Plays it inside. Yang lays it back to Wu. Edge. Looking for options and plays it to Burkhardt. Driving inside. Finds Alexander. Great turn. And just not fully cleared away. It's a shot from distance and it's worth the effort. Not a bad one from there from Chavez Mendoza. Torres dispossessed there. Is Alexander, who's brought a real burst of life for NCFC coming on, and ball just gets clipped as he was going through, and that's a lovely little touch to set Yang off here, who strikes and looks angry with himself there, but it's worth a pop. He just doesn't quite get his foot around it. As we approach 12 minutes left in the first half here at the 2017 U.S. Youth National Championship Fall Showcase in Wilson, North Carolina. Away comes the goal kick. Tyner, dispossessed, flicked around the corner. Siniger. Decent effort. Didn't quite catch all of it how he would have hoped, and it was a good save getting down early and did well to hold it, even though there wasn't too much on it. But Samuel Carlson does well in goal. Carlson, apologies. Bratigan plays it out wide, and kind of a slice cross. Wasn't quite what he was intending there. It's Alexander Burnside. And played out wide to Saba. Looks to clear this one deep. Burkhardt, who's been tremendous in the early stages from the right back role. He anticipates and reads the game really well. He's actually set a few counter-attacks from him looking forward, anticipating the play as Wu plays inside. And it'll be out of play on the far side for an NCFC throw in. So we approach 10 minutes left in the first half, and substitution Andrew Yang will be making way. And coming on will be number 14, Kenneth Ahiman III. Let's see If there can be a goal before half-time. Thrown inside. Siniger, back to goal, lays it back to Chavez Mendoza, who's been one of the most dangerous players on the pitch so far. And Schemmel does well there, the hold-up striker for Seattle, to win it back, but it's given away again. And Burkhardt going to strike this one, and he's a little frustrated with himself, but he's every right to have a go from there. Switch to the left back row on the near sideline. Bradigan slips the ball up, looking for the 1-2. Player playing on the ground is Tyner, but a shot from nowhere. I believe it was Bradiger who just seemed to shift it out of his feet and just pulled the trigger and whistled past the near post there. Still remains 1-0 for NCFC. Goal coming inside the first 34 seconds. Carlson looks to send this one deep and see if he can hit Schemmel's head, but doesn't quite get all of that one. Lopez heads it down. Much better than Schemmel striding forward. Shot from distance, and although he hasn't caught that and he's a bit frustrated, it's much more encouraging from Seattle with a couple of decent first-time passes just to break away and find that space, and he's entitled to have a go from there. Woo. Sends it long, but it's won by Gottlieb. Folson sets it back. Edge, who plays Bratiger, who looks to find that through ball, and it's deflected, and Burkhardt's in here. Just his touch just went to the outside rather than to the inside, and really unlucky there. And Carlson will look to hit this one. Lopez sets it back. Graves is forced back, and good pressure here from NCFC, making it difficult for Seattle to play out and forcing the ball long up over the top for Wu. Chasing back and confidently plays out of pressure, and Burkhardt might just look to send this one down the line. He's tackled, but referee's not interested. Play back inside, and ball slotted through and out wide. Pulled back in towards Alexander in the box. He's got an awful lot of work to do from there. Does well to steer Mendoza's way, and good play from NCFC. Might look to load this one in the box, and in it comes, and Carlson will collect that one. Little too much air underneath it as we approach 5 minutes left in the first half. Obviously U16 matchups, we only have 40-minute halves. And Graves, who's actually been very impressive for Seattle so far. He's had to do a lot of the defending in his own half, but when he looked to get forward in the early stages of the first half, he looked pretty dangerous, as we have a couple of substitutes being prepared for Seattle. Chu plays it out wide towards Graves. He gets the 1-2, and this is what we're talking about earlier. He looks dangerous down in these parts, and Burkhart will go against him and just gives the free kick away. And here comes a triple substitution for Seattle, and this could be a great chance for them to get back in the game here. Good chance for the opportunity to whip the ball in here. And I believe he's calling in the substitutes here. Cameron Owens. Jack Hennessy. Owen Ratliff coming in. And that'll be Graves making way alongside. Saba plays this one in way deep at the back post, and it's headed, and it's going to be a corner kick. It was one of the NCFC players that headed it, and also coming in as also coming off was Torres there. And here comes Jack Hennessy coming in the game for Shamo. Inside the last 3 minutes. The first half. In it comes. Hagos is at the back post, and chance of a half volley. He's angry with himself. It's one of those when your eyes light up and ball's bouncing in front of you nicely, and you just want to smash it across there, and just mistimed it a slight bit, and out for a goal kick for NCFC. No rush for them. They'll look to just slow the momentum in the game and take it easy as we hit 2 minutes left in the half. No rush for them to take it. They'll be happy to go in with a 1-0 lead. By the way, we still haven't had that goal registered on the scoreboard. Carlson, 90 seconds left in the half. And they'll look to just send this one long. Plays it down the middle. Brattiger gets something on it. Is able to bring it under control. And plays Edge. Edge will look to send this one deep down the right-hand side to Siniger. Saba has to knock it out of play. .45 seconds left of regular time in the first half. Then all eyes will be on the referee to see how long or how much stoppage time we have thrown down the line. NCFC might have one more chance here. They can squeeze out before the halftime whistle. Siniger rises, can't get there. Hennessy lays it back. Saba clears. And it goes up top. And that's it for regular time. We'll see how much The referee wants to add on here as Hennessy might have a break here for Seattle. At the end of the first half, will we have time for this throw-in? I guess we do. Halftime whistle, folks. And it's at the half here. NCFC leads Seattle United by 1-0. Join us in a few minutes for the second half. Welcome back to live coverage of the second half here. 2017 US Youth Soccer National League Fall Showcase in Wilson, North Carolina. Absolute pleasure to have you with us here, folks. Whereas I apologize, at the start of the game, inside the first 30 seconds, apparently I was the only one, but I could have sworn that NCFC had scored, but hold that thought as, away came Seattle there and nearly opened the deadlock. It is 0-0, folks, and I don't know if you were watching and could see, because I was convinced that the score was 1-0 for NCFC. I thought they had that ball across the 6-yard box turned in, but my apologies. It is still 0-0. Seattle like to open proceedings here goal-wise. It's a speculative effort from about 35 yards out from Hagos. And it'll be a goal kick and in goal here for NCFC. Samuel Velopoulos. And here come NCFC. Sorry, apologies. Here comes Seattle. Playing in the all-navy kit from right to left on your screen. As Carlson plays out, and they end up having to half clear the lines, but can only find Anderson striding forward. Anderson plays a nice ball for Estrella. Can't quite get on the end of it. Alexander comes forward down the left, inside the 18. Plays it across, and Carlson collects it. I'll tell you what, Alexander has been a real bright spark here since he came on in the first half for NCFC. He just makes players commit and drives at them. Everything you want out of one of those players playing in that role. As here comes Seattle. Down the left-hand side. And Anderson knocks it out of play. Hennessy checks in for the ball, but crunch and tackle there. And Velopoulos comes out and collects. Folsom was driving forward, just didn't quite fall for him, and a nice slip ball through. And Hennessy here, it's breaking. They're still 3 against 5 and can't quite find the pass. Estrella cuts inside, silky feet, plays a nice ball for Alexander, who's just got strength and pace to boot. Clips it out towards the back post, ball still around, and flicked around the corner. Touch pass, and goalkeeper comes out, and there was a couple of calls for a penalty on the far side. I think he just ran out of space on the end line, and goalkeeper Carlson definitely made contact. It was a matter of, was he getting the ball afterwards, and that was a big decision for the referee. Anderson finds Yang, and they play out. Striding forward. Here come NCFC. Runners left and right. Whipped in, and Saba can only get something on it. Alexander with the strike, and Carlson collects the first attempt as Torres coming back on for Seattle. Hennessy can't quite bring that one under control. Can only poke it out wide, and will give chase as Edge gets a 1-2, and not his best clearance there. Chu now cuts onto his right foot. Chance of a shot from distance, and it's going to have to be something very special to beat Velopoulos from there. And here comes the substitution with Torres. Going to be reintroduced to the game as he started it. And making way is Lopez, number 7 on the far side. Approaching 8 minutes into the second half here. And substitution is made as Torres filters over to the right-hand side. Oop. Little bit of a collision there, and played out, and chance to break away a little bit for NCFC. Denied. Anderson battling away. Chu comes off the better and wins it. Hennessy can't sort his feet out to bring that one under control, unfortunately. Looking for Hennessy again here. Alexander plays it through. Estrello down the right, lovely feet, whips it across, and it's bounding out over the end line there for a goal kick. Carlson clears down the right. Alexander plays ball inside, and looking for Estrello once again as Chavez Mendoza battling for it. Gets away from him, but it's a good tackle. Ahiman's been impressive, the right back so far. Slip down for Hennessy. Out of play for a throw in. And Seattle looked to clear the lines there, and they managed to throw one on the far side, and still 0-0. This commentator was slightly bemused at the start of the second half, as I had to clarify with 3 or 4 different people. I could have sworn that ball went in, but apparently it went wide, so it is 0-0. NCFC have come closer to breaking the deadlock, but Seattle right in this. Looks like Chavez Mendoza is taking a more central deep line role to help them connect a little more. See, apologies, that's Anderson. A Heyman can't quite get there as the ball is clipped down the line. Durand wins the throw. Thrown back short. Knocked out wide. Anderson plays Durand. Whips it across towards Alexander and wasn't quite able to get enough contact on it. Nice move from NCFC. Durand looking dangerous going forward as Carlson plays short. Estrello. Plays it back. Shot from distance. Dipping from Fossen, just dipping too late. Had some pretty prestigious footballers playing in this competition before. The likes of Jordan Morris represented his side a few years ago, so you really are seeing the best of the best in terms of coaches, players, and even the officials. They are very good as Hennessy tries to win it back but can't do so. It's played out wide. Moved in and Carlson will gather. Seattle plays short. NCFC looking to apply pressure and win it back higher up the field. But they've done well to play out, and Hennessy turns around the corner. Nice ball. Nice tackle there from Tyner. Haggles plays short and they played out wide here with offside called. Carter Brighton has looked dangerous here on the left back row for Seattle. Edge playing out from the back for NCFC. Estrello back to goal as Hennessy gets his body in. Nice turn from Hennessy. Clips the ball inside and not a bad ball back laid around, and referee's giving a free kick out. You have to argue that Seattle have had the better of the exchanges in the last few minutes, just haven't quite been able to find that final pass. Ball whipped across, and Hennessy was in acres of space at the back post. If they could have just found him. Strello coming clear. Ooh, Carter Brightman. Surely a free kick there, and it is. Brightman tries to whip it across, and he'll have another chance from a throw-in here. Tyner looks to switch the play. And Hagos, nice positive touch forward. Looking for the right ball now to play. Still goes down the right. Wu taking no chances. Looks to clear it. Doesn't quite get all of that one, so it's still there for Seattle. And Falson has a nice clearance down the left side. Brightman flicks it towards Hennessy. Can't keep it in. Ooh, and that was nearly dangerous there as edge. Played inside. Edge now. Just can't quite control that one, and battling for it was Cameron Owens for Seattle up top. As the triple substitution is being prepared for NCFC to try and establish themselves back into the game, and Owens over the top. Good cover by Yang there, the left back. Looked like Owens would have been through on goals. A nice ball from Brightman. And Chavez Mendoza alongside Bratiger and Burkhart coming back into the game. So a strong strength for strength. There's three very good players coming into the game. As Schemmel and Graves warm up for Seattle. Hennessy lays it back towards his own goal, but it's only going to find Estrello, and he clipped a nice ball through for himself. Inside the last 20 minutes here. Alexander. The strike from distance. Not a bad effort, but Carlson equal to it. Better this from NCFC recently. It was looking like it was all Seattle, but the game is just ebbing and flowing back and forth. As Hennessy coming off. Free kick goes deep down the right-hand side for Seattle. Can they keep it in? No. Shu can't keep it in. Nice turn inside there from Chavez Mendoza. Switch over the far side towards Brightman, who heads it back inside. Saba puts his foot through, can only find Bradiger. Yang plays a low ball, can't find anyone but Hagos, and ball's just being exchanged back and forth, a little scrappy. Hagos can't quite get it under control. Bradiger out wide. Burkhardt. And it's out of play for a goal kick for Seattle. So we approach 15 minutes here in the contest. In comes the throw. And Folsom plays it back towards Wu, and Wu takes a risk by taking a pass at striker. Owens does well, and Alexander out of play, throw in on the far side. Throw in on the far sideline. Down the left, Alexander lay off. Burkhardt here, the right back striding forward. Knocks it out wide, Estrello. Cuts inside. Laid off on the edge. Seattle intercept, and they give it away now. Bradiger played off for 1-2, and that's going to be a yellow card here. Tyner is booked for Seattle. Will there be a breakthrough in the contest here? It's a free kick. It's about 40 yards out. And then Chavez Mendoza, number 26, will be the one to whip this one in. It's one of those where you're just asking for just to whip it in the box and put it on the dance floor to attack it. That's all that's needed from here. They'll be asking, put it in the mixer. You aim it towards that back post and let the players run across it. In it comes, a good ball in. A little too deep. Laid all the way back here. Burkhardt. Velopoulos. And it's laid back here, and they look a little more direct here, and it's a nice touch inside. Chavez Mendoza trying to get on that left foot, and it's a good strike. Carlson gets his body behind it. Saba looks to play out. Goes a little direct on the left-hand side, and Shemo holds the ball up, back to play. Does well opening the ball out, and much better this from Seattle. Away down the right-hand side. Whipped across deep here, and be surprised if this one stays in, and it still's in. It's in play, and ball comes across the 6-yard box, and Carter Brightman from distance. Bradiger just clears the lines here. Saba goes to chase. He'll be forced down the line, you think. And it is whipped down the line. Lovely early ball. Brightman now. He's got a few options forward. Lay back to Velopoulos. Bradiger. Lovely first touch. There's plenty of space on the far side. Tries to play out wide towards Durand. Nice turn. Owens with a nice turn there. He's still driving forward. No one really stops him. And Brightman versus Burkhardt. What a battle that is in this. It's pretty physical and chippy. And Burkhardt gives the free kick away. A yard from the byline, and you almost treat this like a corner. It's just a little closer in, and what a chance this is for Seattle. We'll see who it's going to be. Duran comes off, and back comes Siniger on top, up top here. It's going to be Saba to deliver this one in. As we approach nearly exactly 10 minutes left in the game. Saba fires it across. Owens got to the front post and just couldn't quite knock it on target. Score remains goalless. We'll see who can break through here. Velopoulos clears the way up, and Owens wins the header. Burkhardt puts his foot through it, says enough of that. Oh, and not the best clearance in the world, and referee gives a free kick against NCFC. Saba. He's got Brightman down the left. If he can find him, just hops up, and Brightman keeps it in play. He's done very well. Owens back to goal. Plays Brightman again. Back to Owens, but good tackle from Bradiger as it's getting chippy down there. A lovely turn inside. Just well read and out towards Owens if he can get his body in. Folson battling away and Owens just can't quite keep it in here. Time ticking away for both sides as we approach 8 minutes left in the contest here at the 2017 US Youth Soccer National League Fall Showcase. Chivu plays it up, Brighton. And a good ball outside. Alexander driving in the 18. Threads it across. 1-2 played inside the box and it's just broken down. It was nice football on the edge of the box there. Execution was just lacking. Carlson clears away. Schemmel, great touch out of the air. Looking for Owens to make the run outside of him. Looking for a little bit of help, but Bradiger wins the throw-in. Wu has the ball. Looking for options. He's got Yang out wide. Threads it up. Siniger back to goal. Turns, skips away from one. Just loses it. And Seattle looking a little bit dangerous here on the counter. And it's direct and it's in, but gathered up again. Folson. Got a couple of options out wide of him. Burkhart's one. Burkhart on the ball now. Finds Siniger. Turns around the corner to Alexander. Clip down the line. They're going to have to watch the bounce here, and taking no chances was Edge. Brighton. Carter Brighton. Looks to spark an attack here. Throws it inside. Hagos. Uncharacteristically given away from Shiu there, and up comes Folson. Down the left-hand side and across the 6-yard box, and it's hit Saba, and that was Chavez Mendoza getting to the byline and just flash it as across the 6, and it's off Saba for a corner kick in behind for NCFC, and Bradiger is going to go over and take this one. 6 minutes left and counting. Seattle bring everybody back inside their half and specifically inside the 18. Taking no chances. Bradiger looks to play short with Alexander. Lays it back, but they played it short and counters on here with Owens. Striding away, he's got an option to his left. Oh! That's a... I'm rather justly so, it's a yellow card. There was a dangerous counter-attack on, and Yang knew exactly what he was doing. It's a good foul. As a coach, you don't really want to encourage any sort of fouling, but to be honest, these kids are nearly at the adult age, and that's a smart foul to give away, really. It's far enough out from goal that it's not a direct threat on goal. You can get everyone back in behind the ball. Saba knocks it deep down inside the box, and a little bit of argy-bargy and a bit of pushing. Referee's giving a free kick out. 4.5 minutes left in the contest. Polo. Plays out to Wu. Folsom plays to Yang. Yang lays it back to Wu again and played inside. Bradiger. He's got options forward here and tries to thread a ball through. Not enough on that one though. Schemmel lays it off. Hagos. Owens to Hagos once more. 1-2, and Hagos looking for something here and lays it back to Brighton. Brighton's got a man inside and lots of spaces. Shiu trying to cut onto his right. Might have a go here, Shiu. Absolute cracker. From the best part of 28 yards out. Mark Shiu from Seattle, Washington has an absolute banger in the bottom corner. What a goal. What a hit, and it's 1-0. Seattle. Let's see what NCFC can do. Last 3.5 minutes to try and level it up. What an absolute strike that was. Cracking effort. And just like that, NCFC will have to throw the kitchen sink at this one. All the dishes and plates and cups too. Away they come down the right. Nice through ball, but Brighton slides and goes back to Carlson. Time ticking away as we approach 2.5 minutes left of regular time. Bradiger sends it up. Essentially, and it's going to have to be a bit more direct here for NCFC as Bradiger once again comes down the line. Schemmel. And it's cleared direct long and Volopolo. Woo touches it back inside to Falston, who loses his footing and he's dispossessed, and they do well to knock it out, and Yang will go and collect. Inside the last 2 minutes. Ball switched out wide. Here it comes. Down it goes down the right-hand side. Brighton wins the first header. Burkhardt plays Alexander down the line. Skips inside. Touch inside and Falson turns it back. Edge. Whips it in towards the box. Still not fully cleared, and it's back towards Wu here. Nice turn. He's done well, and it's a good pass inside to Bradiger, and was he fouled? 2 good tackles. He does well to keep onto it, and clipped over towards the left-hand side. And cleared out for throwing on the far side, and we're into the last minute of regular time here, folks. The 2017 U.S. Youth Soccer National League Fall Showcase here in Wilson, North Carolina, where Seattle United lead NCFC out of North Carolina by a 1-0. Ball down the line. Chavez Mendoza tries to put it across, but it's cleared away. Wu manages to win it. Referee says play on. Burkhardt look to load it back centrally, and Seattle win the first and second header. Estrello tries to turn, but doesn't fool Graves there, and ball goes out of play for a throw on the far side. 15 seconds of regular time left. All eyes are on the referee after that one. I'll let you know if there's any stoppage time. Haven't had many stoppages in the second half though. And that's the end of regular time. Eyes are on you, Mr. Referee. Ball comes out wide. Burkhardt. Bradiger plays inside. Strello. Back to Bradiger. Falson plays it out wide. Down the line it goes. Yeah, ain't quite get on it. And there is the full-time whistle, folks. It's ended. Seattle United 1. NCFC 0 in the U16 bracket. My name is Matthew Kerrer, proud to represent Turbo Sports Group. Hope you've enjoyed live broadcast today. Tune in, more games tomorrow on the way. But it's bye for now. Bye-bye.